I mean, where the fuck did you meet him?
Met him in London. Wendy knew him at school, Manhasset High School. And
What do you mean, like she knew him at school? Like
she knew him in
where's that? In England?
Yeah.
He went to school in England?
No, she met him in Manhasset High School when he was brought there by his aunt, I think, and she, befriended him and became a friend, I think,
And how old were they?
In high school, whatever, 18,
High school?
16,
Okay.
17, something like that. Yeah.
All right.
And then we were living in London, and she gets this call from a friend of hers, Mary Margaret Ravel, who was a long-distance swimmer, but she knew that Jim Brown was filming The Dirty Dozen. He was going to be in England, and gave Wendy his number.
Wow. So she was that hip?
Yeah.
Wendy was?
Yeah, well, she...
And she's your chick?
Yeah.
And she's that hip?
Well,
I mean, why would she be that hip? To get the number like the Dirty Dozen black dude?
Well, somehow they seem...
Oh, well, they liked each other. They liked each other? Is that how we want to say it?
That's how...
They liked each other.
They liked each other.
In that special kind of way.
Yeah.
That you don't forget.
Right.
Got it. So he wanted to see Wendy again, perhaps.
Right.
All right, go on. Cool.
So anyway, that... so they arranged to meet him at the Hilton Park Lane there. And I, of course, didn't know who this person was. I thought, well, it's another, somebody gonna queer my pitch or something. So
square your pitch?
Queer your pitch means...
Queer your pitch.
Pitch means, you're gonna, somebody's gonna screw up your relationship or whatever.
Or like make love to your woman?
Right, well that could be it.
Oh, but it could be just like mess up your night.
Right.
It doesn't have to be that bad.
Right. It could
But
be.
you want to avoid it.
Right.
Well, you must have wondered when you saw him. I mean,
Right.
what were you thinking?
I was thinking, Jesus. Well, anyway, as I said, I didn't know who he was. Wendy had said, well, he was a football player or something like that, but nothing like, he was a superstar.
Let me just turn this down for a minute. Well, so did you even know what American football was?
Not really. I just thought it was a kind of a feeble game of rugby or something.
Right. I think it is a feeble game of rugby. I would have to agree with you.
Anyway, so we get there to the Hilton, and there's this big black guy, with this beautiful blonde. I thought a movie star or something, but
She probably was.
well, I think actually she was
Or
a porno star. I think she was. But
Wow.
anyway, it was.
I mean, how do you tell the difference between a movie star and a porno star?
I don't know.
No, I know, but I think we do know. Like, what is that difference?
I don't know what that.
At any rate, did she seem like a little more accessible to you, or a little raunchier, or a little
She
more?
seemed
open?
pretty raunchy, I thought.
Raunchy.
Yeah.
Whoa. Okay.
So anyway, we
we
have this little car, this little Ford Anglia. Us, Jim just tried to get in the car, and it's, oh my God, this is so small. Wait.
Yeah.
We would just get a taxi or something.
Yeah.
But anyway, we get him in somehow. Car is sort of lurching to. I thought, oh my God, there's a flat tire or something. So I pull over, but no, and it was just Jim Brown. He was so big, he was, pulling the car over to one side. Anyway, we get down to Chelsea, to where we're going to eat, the place called Nick's Diner. So we get there, start drinking, and Wendy and Jim Brown are talking about the old days in Manhasset, I believe, and I'm talking to this beautiful girl,
You're into her?
She's saying, oh.
I mean, but are you into her?
Yeah, who wouldn't be?
Really? So you're like, your eyes are popping out?
Right.
And so she's seducing you?
Well,
Like you're getting seduced?
I would say something like
Wow.
that. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
But all very kind of
Yeah.
subtly, whatever. Anyway, I suddenly see, Jim looking at me.
Oh.
Christ, wait a minute. And by this time, we've had a lot to drink. And Wendy suddenly turns to this girl and says something like, "You're only good for fucking." And they're like, oh, Jesus.
Oh man, Wendy said that?
This is Wendy said.
She seems so like, that's amazing. Wow. And she said it with conviction?
She said,
wow.
Well, I think
So
the drink was.
How'd the lady take that?
Well, she didn't. She took it like water off a duck's back.
Oh, nice! Woo! Oh man! All right.
So anyway, so Wendy needs to go to the toilet, go to the bathroom, whatever. And while she's out, I turned to Jim and said, "I'm very sorry. She's been a real pain in the ass." And Jim Brown just looked at me and went, "I don't give a fuck who you are. You don't talk about friends of mine like that." I was like, "Oh, sorry, Mr. Brown. I'm sorry to offend you, but it seemed that she was, being a little offensive in my mind. Tad. Anyway, we eventually got something to eat, and things calmed down, and we left the restaurant at that point, and I thanked Mr. Brown for not killing me, and thanked Mr. Brown for not killing me, and we went our ways.
Really? Wow.
That was the...
I mean, but what was he like? Like, did you talk to him?
Well, I'm not very much. I just realized that this man was very powerful, and he was just big and didn't seem to have any fear. I mean, why would he be afraid of me? A little.
But
sweet.
whatever.
Right.
But the point is, like, did you talk to him? Did you when you were?
Well, I did a little bit.
What did he seem like?
Well, anything I was trying to sort of get a feeling of, American football, because I knew nothing about it. I hadn't been to America. I'd never seen American football, so I just presumed it was like rugby.
Right,
I was talking to him about rugby and how wonderful rugby was, and he looked at me like, well, who the fuck? Who is this guy?
Did he even know what rugby was? He did?
I think he knew, but
he looked at it as like a game.
Yeah, like it was not real.
Not even real.
Right.
You don't know what it's like to be hit.
Right. Yeah. Right.
Oh well, he could have been a good rugby player as well.
I'm sure he could have been a brilliant rugby player. But I was trying to make.
He didn't grow up in that rugby culture. That's all.
Right. Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, like, what was it like? The rest of that night, like, what did Wendy say?
Well, I mean, by
she thought you were hitting on his chick, right?
Yeah, but I mean, she realized that there was no way that was ever going to go anywhere. No.
I mean, but did she punish you?
I don't think so. I think we were just sort of ready to get out,
All right. Did you guys ever? Did she ever hook up? Did you guys ever?
Yeah,
see
we saw him again one time. Yeah.
So he was still there filming, or?
I think I'm not sure if he was filming in London or whether.
Was it still part of the original project, or was he coming?
Yeah, no, he was. It was like a week later, I think.
Mm-hmm.
I think, or something like that. Yeah, and. Yeah, we met him he rented an apartment, I think, on Baker Street.
Baker's?
Right. Yeah, the famous Baker Street. And
Is that where they make hot cross buns?
hot cross.
I have no idea. I'm an American.
You're
Where is that when
Yeah.
they cross buns?
right.
or-
No,
I mean, I've
no,
been in
that's where that's
telephone
where-
booths
that's
in
where
England.
the-
They seem to have certain kinds of stickers in the booths.
Right,
It
right.
has to do with buns and hot.
Hot buns, hot cross
All
buns.
kinds of buns.
No, that's where Conan Doyle. What was his name?
I have no idea.
The famous detective. That's where.
Oh,
he-
Sherlock Holmes?
Sherlock Holmes. I mean,
Damn.
yeah.
Awesome. Well, what do you think Sherlock would have thought of Jim Brown?
Yeah. Well, that would have been that could have been. He probably would have seen all kinds of strange signs flashing and.
I mean,
Yeah.
wasn't Jim Brown sort of a bad boy, or is that?
Well, I've heard. I mean, people say that things happened, and I
He certainly liked women.
Yeah, definitely. He certainly had the.
And it sounds like
he had the mojo.
He was possessive a little bit too. It sounds like.
Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know
Whatever.
that. I mean,
Whatever.
he definitely, Wendy obviously, helped him a lot at the Manhattan High School, I think. So,
And what did she help him
Well,
with
I
his
think
classes?
to
or-
integrate. I don't know.
Oh
how
yeah,
many-
because she was like cool with the black guy.
Well, right. I mean, I just don't know how did man.
I mean, there must not have been that
Manhattan-
many black people.
No, exactly.
Like, was he the only one?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
Probably, I don't
Right.
know.
Right. I mean,
yeah.
Manhasset is very like white.
Right, and this would have been in like 1960, right?
In the probably late. I don't know when the Dirty Dozen was filmed. But
No, I'm
it-
talking about when they grew up together.
Oh
when they
yeah,
met.
yeah. 60s. Yeah.
Right, because, yeah, I don't know. That's probably in the 70s.
Right.